Hi guys, I'm Anita and I'm back with another video. Today it's Friday, so it's time for another Friday reads, which is obviously videos where I'm talking about the books that I have been working on over the weekend, what I'm planning on working on over the weekend and into next week. But since I'm currently doing Thrillathon and I'm blogging that, I'm not going to talk a lot about what books I'm working on, what I've been thinking about the books that I've been working on over the week, because that will be in my wrap-up, which will come up early next week, if everything goes as planned. I love Fridays. I mean, I'm off early from work and it's the weekend. My watch it goal. First up, the book that I'm currently working on. Actually, let's start out with The Stand, because I'm still obviously working on this book. It's a giant book, and it's 1100 pages long, and the audio is in normal speed, I'd say around 42 hours long or something. I've listened to this in 1.75 speed. I sped it up a little bit this week up to 2.0, and I've gone down to 1.75 again because I figured that works better for me. And yeah, but I am exactly 18 hours into this book and I have 9 hours left of the book. It probably means I won't be able to finish this in February. I'm not sure about that, but there's only 3 work days left, and yeah, but I hope that I will be able to, but I'm not sure. Anyway, what else? I'm enjoying the book. There's a lot of characters that you have to try and figure out who are who and who's doing what and where they are and all of that. But I do enjoy it. I definitely enjoy Nick's perspective. I think he's a really interesting character. Whenever we have the perspective of him and the people that he surrounding himself with. I'm really bad with names, so I forget them easily. But I'm definitely enjoying it. But it's really long. I can't wait to be finished with it, because I would like to get some other, and it shows on my amount of books that I've read this month, because I usually read like half and half, like half amount of audiobooks, sometimes more audiobooks, and then the other half is ebooks or physical books, but that's not gonna happen this month for sure. Anyway, the other book that I'm currently working on is Europe in Autumn by Dave Hutchinson. This is for my Thriller-a-thon, and I am on page 137, so I'm really close to being halfway. I started this on Tuesday. I started this on Tuesday, I think, or Monday already. I don't remember if I started it on Monday. And it is definitely picking up a lot right now, but it took some getting used to. But one of the things I really enjoy is that it's set in Europe, in a sort of, it reminds a lot of just, yeah, the normal thing, except that a lot of these European countries have also divided into smaller countries, so that there are a lot more. But it starts out set in Krakow, which is in Poland, and I have been to Krakow, so that was really fun, sort of fun to read from. I don't remember all the places that we went to because it's been quite a while. I went to Poland with my boarding school in 2002, so it's quite a while ago. And we were first the place that we spent the most time was in Zakopane, which is at the very southern border of Poland, like up against Slovakia. But then we were in Krakow the last couple of days, and it was definitely fun that happened. And then now it's set in Berlin, and all of these places. I was in Berlin last year, so they were talking about all of these different places that I've been to, Potsdam and Alexanderplatz, obviously, and all sorts of other places. And I thought that was pretty fun. And the S-Bahn, sort of things that I know about, and that was an interesting thing, and I'm definitely enjoying it. And I put a green tab when I felt like there was a bit of a plot twist or something was changing. that took, yeah, a plot twist, if you will, that took it in another direction. Not a big one, but one that definitely changed the pacing and where the story was going at the point. I wanted to share with you a book that I bought today because I was down in the city sort of browsing, and because I had to buy a birthday gift for my cousin. We're going to birthday tomorrow, and I also had to get a birthday gift for my aunt. But anyway, so I was in the center and I saw there was a book sale, and so I obviously looked, and I always support them whenever I can, because I do want to support them sometimes. And if there's a sale, even though this is probably more expensive than the book that I would get off Amazon or something, I still want to support them every now and then. But I bought a Danish translated edition of The American Gods by Neil Gaiman. I have heard mixed things about this. Some people really hate it, some people really like it, and I don't think there's a lot of people like in the middle. But I have enjoyed some Neil Gaiman, and I've also been a little meh about some Neil Gaiman, but I felt like this was a really good price, and I like this edition. This cover is actually pretty interesting. I want to remove this sticker. But it'll say, oh, that's how much I saved, 280 kroners. It's still a pretty expensive book, but it's a hardcover, and that's cool. And the inside looks the same and has a green spine, and then I have an eye at the back of the book. So I think that's pretty neat. And yeah, I hope I will enjoy it, even though I've heard mixed things. I'm going into this with an open mind. Another book that I want to try and get to over the next week, because when Bookthon is over on Saturday, I'd like to get started on my Booktube SFF reading. I think, at least that's what I'm thinking I'm gonna do, but it could be that I'm waiting a little bit, because there's only like 3 days left in February, and maybe I'll just start on the March read-alongs when I get to March, and that's it. But I do, maybe I'm gonna go and read Sleeping Giants on Sunday, maybe into Monday, but I'm not sure about that. Depends on if I can get it straight from the library. I don't know if it's available without being reserved first, but I haven't put a hold on it, I think. But I also really want to start Strange the Dreamer soon, but I think I can wait with that until March, because it also expires at some point, and it's an audio, so I have to listen to this in audio, and it's one of the Booktube SFF readings, so I would like to get started on that. But one of the urges that I've had this week is to get started on Anne McCaffrey and this trilogy that I got from the library. This one includes Dragon Song, Dragon Singer, and Dragon Drums, so this is a whole trilogy, and the first book in this trilogy is only like 180 pages or something, so I was thinking maybe reading the first book, which is only like this much, just to get started on this, so that I don't yeah, I have a lot of library books, so I'd like to get working on them, and I've already read one, but I'd like to get moving, if you know what I mean. So that's another book that I would like to get to, and if possible, I'd also like to make some progress in Vision in Silver if I can get to it. So I have some plans, but I'm not sure which I'm leaving my options open, but I would like to get moving on this. I am on page 17.8, so I haven't read this since I read a little bit last month, I think, like 10 pages. But I'd like to get moving on this and see how that goes, and also because this is a TBR unwrapping, I'd like to get a dent in my TBR unwrappings. So that's my plan. I've already removed 2 from that shelf this week, or these past 2 weeks, so that's good. And next is this one. Yeah, I'm a little all over the place. So those are my reading plans for the weekend. I don't have a lot of time to read over the weekend because I have a pretty busy day tomorrow. But I will have some time Saturday and tonight, possibly. So we'll see how I end up doing, and yeah. Also exciting, something exciting it's gonna happen soon. I can't talk much about it because it's a secret, or well, I'm gonna leave it a secret for a bit. Because yeah, I don't know who's gonna watch this, so I like to wait until later, and you'll definitely know if something comes out of it. So that's exciting. Yeah, so that was really vague. I don't have a lot of other things to say today, but definitely look out for my thriller-a-thon vlog. It's pretty rambly as usual, like this video is, and so if you like that, definitely check it out. Anyway, definitely let me know in the comments down below what your plans are for the weekend. Do you have any books that you are excited to get to this weekend? And yeah, if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you in my next video very, very soon. Goodbye.